Hi, it's Barry Evans here, and I'm going to walk you through how to set up a Google My Business listing. So if you go to google.com/business, you will end up on a page something like this. Okay, then you sign in and then you can add a business. Now, the first thing you see is you type your business name. Just follow the instructions, really. It's very, very simple to follow the instructions. It will tell you whether to put in your address, etc. So if you want your address to be seen, in other words, you are a shop where people have to come, then obviously you will need a permanent address. If you have an office, you can use it as well, so that people can come to you if they need a meeting and they want to see you in your office. If you work from home, or you're like a local electrician, plumber, local builder who works away from home, you have an office at home, but you don't want people to come and visit you at home because you go to the client, then you can then choose to not have your address shown. So if you don't put your address in, then you will not have a fully blown maps listing. It will just show an area of where you work. So put in the areas where you work, put in all sorts of things. Now you can edit this after. So once you've actually made your account, you will have a page like this. Now this is my Midlands page. And you have all these things. Now this business for the Midlands has not been set up that long. I just sort of set it up a while ago and let it sit there to be indexed and found. Obviously they found it because we are getting some views and searches. So now what I do after that, there are many features here that you need to use and address. Now you can add in photos of your business or of your products or something like that, that people can give you reviews. So you go to reviews and answer the reviews. And that's what you really need to aim for, is to try to get reviews. One handy thing for that is your website, which is free, and I would suggest that you use it. I'm not going to go into how to set it all up in this video, but this is just the basic setup. Another important thing, now if you give Google clues, you keep giving Google information, they will reward you for it. So the posts feature is very, very important. But the one I'm going to go through now is when you're doing your basic setup, is the info. Okay. Now with this info, you can then look at all these things and put in your new categories. If you want to change the name of the business, for instance, okay, gives you that. And you can put in your categories. Now this is all the categories. Now you may have a main category, but search for other categories that are applicable to your business. Like for instance, we say we're an internet marketing service, which we are. Okay, a marketing agency as well. We do design some websites. We do some e-commerce. A marketing consultant, but that's an internet marketing consultant, but it's still valid. A business development service, we help you develop your business online, so it is still relevant. It may be loosely relevant, but it's relevant. So put in all of the information and all the categories you can that's suitable to your business. Service area is very important. If you want to travel like 50 miles away, then that's what you do. Now it says here, low location deliveries and home services only. Now this is, I could put the address in here. Okay, now if it says an enter address, this is where you put the address in, or you leave it out if you're a service business. So if you don't do that, as one thing I need to actually do for myself. As I said, this is an ongoing project. This is not just started. So you can put in your times of work, so that your opening times. You can put in special hours. You put your phone number in, your web address. If you have an appointment link, then that's it. You put that in. This is, and services. No, you just put a list of services, or basically, if it's all that way, then you just put in whatever you can. Then a description. Now, what I would suggest with your description is to try to include at least, like for instance, internet marketing service. Make sure that your main keyword, your main category, is used as a keyword in this description, as well as other things. It's fairly straightforward, fairly self-explanatory, but just be careful. Now, to be certain that you add in all these things to give Google as many clues and as much information as possible. The more information you give them, the more they'll reward you. Okay, and that's the way it goes. And you can put labels. Now, what labels are related keywords. Now, they're keywords related to your business that are not categories, but whatever can relate to any of these categories. So you put in a label and use the labels. If you have a store code, I don't need one, but you can look at what that is. And if you have an ads location, or what your ads phone is, or whatever, someone who deals with that, you can put that sort of stuff in, all this information. If you have a construction business, your health and safety information, anything here, just fill in whatever you can. Okay, fill in everything that you feel is necessary. Give as much information to Google as you possibly can, and they will reward you. So that's it, really. There's nothing much more to say. That's how you set up the initial section of Google My Business, and just again make certain that it's your company name. If your company name includes a keyword, that's fine, but don't add too many keywords. Google doesn't like it. Not that they used to accept it, but if you're going to put it in, then just be careful. Make sure it's just one very, very major keyword. If it's part of your business name, that's brilliant. That's you cannot deny that, and they can't deny it because it's part of your whole structure. But don't be surprised that if you start adding a lot of keywords into this section here, then you may find that Google will penalize you, and your listing will be suspended, and you have to find out what it is, go through all the rigmarole of contacting their support, which is available down here. You click on that and that pops up, and you can then ask questions there for all the things that they have. But that's basically it. There is nothing more to say, really, but just answer every question, and that's simply done. Because you know your business. You know your business better than I do. You know your business better than everybody else who doesn't work in your business. So make sure that you fill in everything you possibly can and answer all the questions and give Google the clues so that they can then, someone who's searching for something, and if your business is relevant, it could pop up as at number one because it's the most relevant in the search. Relevance is key. Relevance is very, very key. So there you are. Thanks for watching. My name's Barry Evans. Bye for now.